Now remember, when I turn the camera on, remember to tell them what a nice person that I am and that I treat you really well.
I will.
Okay.
All right.
And then remember, right after we're done with the video, you need to leave and go back to the river.
But you really don't.
No, I don't care what you say.
Okay,
just
all
tell
right.
them.
Yes, ma'am. All
Just
right.
tell them that I'm a nice person.
Okay.
And then, you know, when the camera goes off, you're going right back to the river.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Oh. Hey TVs, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reading your comment video. I know a lot of people have asked me to do that again because they liked it. I know a lot of people have questions, so I'm going to answer some questions and read some comments today. But before I do, I have some thank yous to tell you guys about. I got some wonderful gifts and some really sweet words of encouragement from my sweet subscribers, and I want to show you guys what I got. First of all, I got, this lady has been so sweet to me for a couple of years. I've known her for a couple of years now, and she has always been so sweet. And she made me this, it's a handmade card. It is beautiful. I adore her, Miss Tressa, and her and I are friends on Facebook as well. And she is just an amazing person, and I thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it so much. This made my day. I got this yesterday, well, day before yesterday by the time you see this video. And it was exactly what I needed, and the Bible verse was exactly what I needed to hear as well. So thank you so much, Miss Tressa. That was wonderful, and I appreciate you more than you know. So my next thank you goes to Miss Melanie. Melanie is such a sweet lady, and her and I have chatted a few times, and we're friends on Facebook as well. She has been my subscriber for quite a while now, and I simply adore her. She sent me the sweetest gift ever. She sent me something from my Amazon wish list, and it is beyond gorgeous, even more gorgeous than the picture. And it's a journal. I'm going to use it for Bible journaling. It has this beautiful little lock on it, and then you open the lock and it folds out, and it has the blank pages, and these are like the rustic, they have gold edging, and it has like an old look to the pages. I simply love this. This is going to be good for my Bible journaling, so I can doodle in it and use my colored pencils and markers and all that. And when I find a Bible verse, I was going to say a psalm, that I love, I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. All right, then the second thing she sent me is this wonderful reader. It's a devotional, a daily devotional, and it's called My Utmost for His Highest. It's by Oswald Chambers, and it has a Bible reading for every day of the year. So let me share with you the one for today. Well, you'll be seeing this on June the 25th. So I'm going to go ahead and read the passage for June the 25th, and then I'll let you know what it says. June 25th says, receiving oneself in the fires of sorrow. What shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came I unto this hour, Father, glorifying thy name. And this has really I read a portion of this, and this really spoke to both Jean and I about, we wonder why we have to go through difficult times and sorrow, and this kind of answers the question of why. My attitude as a saint to sorrow and difficulty is not to ask that they may be prevented, but to ask that I may preserve myself. God created me to be every fire of sorrow. Our Lord received himself in the fire of sorrow. He was saved not from the hour, but out of the hour. We say that there ought to be no sorrow, but there is sorrow. And we have to receive ourselves in its fires. If we try to evade sorrow, refuse to lay our account with it, we are foolish. Sorrow is one of the biggest facts in life. It is no use saying sorrow ought not to be. Sin and sorrow and suffering are and is not for us to say that God has made a mistake in allowing it. Sorrow burns up a great amount of shallowness, but it does not always make a man better. Suffering either gives me myself or destroys myself. You cannot receive yourself in success or you lose your head. The way to find yourself in the fires of sorrow, why it should be so hard for another matter, but that it is so true in the scriptures and in human experience. You always know the man who has been through the fires of sorrow and received himself. You are certain you can go to him and in trouble and find that he has ample leisure for you. If a man has not been through the fires of sorrow, he is apt to be contemptuous. He has no time for you. If you receive yourself in the fires of sorrow, God will make you nourishment for other people. And I think that's totally true. You have to go through something to be able to be empathetic towards others, to understand others. So not turning this into a Bible hour, but I just found that we both found that it spoke to us, and that will be something I'm going to read it again. I'm actually filming this on the 24th, but I'm going to read that again tomorrow morning and journal about it because it's something that I think about quite a bit. So thank you so much to Melanie for those 2 gifts. I appreciate it so much, and it is something that really spoke to my heart. All right, my next gifts come from Eileen. She is a subscriber of mine too. Thank you so much, Eileen. I cannot wait to use these. She sent me, and I might even try these tonight, and if I do, I will insert a clip of how they turn out. I've been wanting to try these for quite some time now. These are the sugar-free bakeable chocolate chip cookie mix from Pure Organic. Love this, cannot wait to try it. Like I said, maybe we'll try this tonight and see how it tastes and how it turns out. All you need is a stick of unsalted butter and an egg. You mix it, you put it in a 375-degree oven, and you drop it by teaspoonfuls. It's for 2 cookies, 80 calories, and 8 grams of carbs. Oh, no, wait. Actually, 5 grams of net carbs per cookie for 2 cookies. If you're counting your carbs, if you're doing a low carb kind of diet, it's non-GMO and USDA certified organic. I cannot wait to try this. She also sent me the Pure Hazelnut Spread. It is sugar-free, 90% less sugar than market-leading brands. It's not sugar-free, my correction. It is keto-friendly and peanut-free. It's made with cocoa. It's kind of, I'm thinking like the Nutella, but just a healthier version. There is 150 calories per serving, and the total carbs is 1 gram of carb per serving, net carb per serving. So that's really cool. Cannot wait to try this. As soon as I show you the last thing I get, I will try this and let you know how it tastes. And this is exciting too. I cannot wait to use this. I want to find the most perfect crochet project to make with this. There is a wrap that I want to make that I will be using towards fall, and I think that's what I'm going to save this to make. This is the ombre yarn, and it is in True Blue. Love the color blue, and look at all those variations of blue. It matches my shirt, actually. So thank you, Eileen, very much. That means the world to me. And let's just open this little Nutella and see how it tastes, shall we? All right, here's what it looks like. Definitely looks like Nutella. Let's give it, smells like Nutella. Let's give it a try and see what it tastes like. Mmm. That is so good. That will definitely help when you have a sugar craving, a sweet craving. Jean, give it a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much. This is going to come in handy for keeping me not buying sweets. So thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you guys so much for all the sweet gifts and thanking of me. The card, the gifts, the sweet words, the positive comments you guys leave. They all mean so much to me, and I cannot even say thank you enough. All right, so let's get to reading some comments. I've got my video pulled up on my phone. I'm just gonna skip around to my last few videos and read some of the comments. There are a lot of strong opinions and strong comments on both sides of my last few videos. So we're just gonna read a variety of comments and see what we can come up with. The first comment comes from NK Allison, and they ask, does she ever get out of her wheelchair and try to move around? Yes, I do get out of my wheelchair. Yes, I can move around, and yes, I can walk. I cannot walk long distances. That is why I have the wheelchair. Do I walk around as much as I should? No, I don't. And I need to work on moving around more. And that is what I'm going to be doing the next few months. Some big things are going to be happening in the next few months. We'll elaborate on that more in the future. But I do need to be more mobile and need to improve. Just in general, I need to be more mobile. It's been long enough. I have said I was going to do better for long enough, and I'm just tired of being this way. And it's time to do better. I've had a physical therapist a couple times who has helped me with movement. They think that I'm okay if I use a cane. My biggest fear is my fear of falling. I am totally terrified of it. And then I have neuropathy in my feet that makes it difficult to walk. The neuropathy won't get any better, unfortunately, because once the nerves are damaged, it is because of my weight. It is not because of diabetes or anything like that. But once the nerves are damaged, they don't generally come back. That was what I was told by my doctor. Maybe a miracle will happen. Maybe I will get feeling back in my feet if I lose a lot of weight. I don't know. But for now, that's what's keeping me chair-bound and along and just not pushing myself to do better. I know I need to, and I plan to. The next comment comes from Nancy Wiltshire. And Nancy asks, I just saw you for the first time, so you may have already addressed this, but why do you not get weight loss surgery? So a few years ago, I was diagnosed with uterine cancer, endometrial cancer, and at that time, my gynecologist, my oncologist gynecologist, recommended that I have weight loss surgery to speed up the weight loss so I could have a hysterectomy safely. Because of my weight, it's too risky to have surgery right now. And she did recommend weight loss surgery. I was referred to the bariatric division of the hospital, and I was denied surgery because of the cancer. I don't know if that is an insurance issue or if that's just something they don't do on people with cancer. I don't know. So I didn't seek a second opinion. Maybe that's something I need to look into, but that was the answer I was given, and that's why I have not proceeded with weight loss surgery. Also, it's scary. I don't know if I didn't have cancer, if I was approved for weight loss surgery, I don't know if I would do it or not. It's a big surgery. I know it works for a lot of people. It also fails for a lot of people, so it's a big step. And I know staying at this weight is a big thing too, because it's life-threatening. I don't know, but as far as I know, it's not possible, so it's not something that I pursued any further than that. So that's why. All right, so there was a couple comments in my video of taking control of my life again that said that my lips look blue, around my neck looked blue. Someone even said, Nini Marie said I have yellowing around my eyes. Is it liver failure? And then Life React is the one who asked about my blue lips. No, that was just the lighting. I did not have any blue. My lips weren't blue. There's no yellowing around my eyes. There's no liver damage, liver failure. My liver is functioning just well, just fine. A month ago I had, it was a little over a month ago now, I had complete blood workup and everything, pretty much everything come back okay. I have some kidney issues, white blood cell issues that I'm working with a doctor with, but as far as my liver and blue, I'm not, it was just the lighting that day in that video. The next comment comes from Iguana Rowe, and Iguana says, your life is not a wreck. Change is a part of growth. You're actually growing up and making a very good adult decision here to save your sanity and your life. If you and Jean are meant to be, it will happen. I will keep you in my prayers always, that your life will move in the right direction from here on in. Peace. Thank you very much. I agree. My life is definitely not where I want it to be, not where I envisioned it to be. I always kept saying that I would do better, I would change, and I just never made the changes. I am not giving up on myself. I have faith in myself, and I know God still has faith in me. God knows that I'm capable of change, and I will never give up trying to change. And life is about change, and life is about finding your way. Your life is a journey. I know people get tired of hearing the word journey, but life is a journey. There's not one set path. You veer off into different paths. You change your directions constantly. And I know that there are hard decisions to make, a part of growing up and getting better, but I think those changes make you stronger, and you learn. Every mistake you make, you learn something from it. So thank you very much for that comment. That was very sweet. All right, so the next comment, I've had several. There's not just one. The one I'm going to be reading right now is from Recovering Roadkill, and they say, your meal is approximately 1,200 calories. How are you planning to lose weight while eating almost all you should eat while immobile in one sitting? Come on, Jen, you can't fool us all. That meal that I showed, it was 3 eggs, a serving of turkey crumbles, a slice of American cheese with a very small amount of shredded cheddar cheese, and then also the yogurt with the berries and the pink sugar-free syrup. I didn't eat the yogurt, the berries, or the syrup. I just had the omelet. The omelet came out to about, and it did have a tablespoon of butter in it. It came out to around 485 calories, I think. If you do the math, I'll put the calories up here. They were all counted, and it was not over 500 calories for that omelet. Not even close to 1,200 calories. So I don't know where everyone's getting this 1,200 calorie count. Obviously, you didn't put it into MyFitnessPal or any kind of a calorie counter, because it's not even close. So there you go. There's the question. There's the answer to that one. All right, the next question, there was tons and tons and tons of questions and comments about this, and it has to do with Gene and me kicking him out. This question that I'm going to read, it's extremely long, but I'm just going to read the first part of it. It's from Abby Beers.
Oh, we have a novel about me?
It's a novel, yes.
I feel special.
You're special. There's a lot of strong opinions about you. And Abby says, and this is not just Abby who says this, I'm just reading her comment. This is a lot of people. She says, wait, she kicked him out? Didn't she put him on the lease? Doesn't he pay rent? If that's true, he has just as much right to the apartment as she does, and kicking him out is illegal. So there was quite a few people that said that it's illegal, that he can have me arrested for kicking him out. I can't do such a thing. So let's discuss this one more time. And then this is the last time we're going to talk about it. So first of all, Gene is back. There's also been a lot of people who are like, he's not allowed to have a phone in detox. You are lying. He's lying to you. He never went to detox.
I was surprised that I could have a phone in detox. Yeah, that's the first rehab or detox center I've been to that allows a phone. I personally don't agree with it because people get distracted. You still have all your codependent connections, but they do allow that.
Because when he was back in Texas, when he went to detox,
They do not allow that.
no, he would have to ask, and his counselor would sit beside him while he would call me. And it was like a 2-minute call.
You have to go through your counselor.
Right.
In that place.
And at this place, it was totally not like that. You're free to use it.
Yeah. And as far as the legal stuff is concerned, you make a good point. I probably should get on the horn with old 911 and, not really. Anyways, we came to an agreement. This is what I already said anyways in the previous video, that I came here on the premise of being sober. So, zero tolerance is fine. I know I have my own issue. I'm an alcoholic. So whatever. I mean, it's...
And
What?
people also said that I was putting you on the spot by when we FaceTimed when you were in detox.
No. I'm totally not on the spot.
And then
It's my choice to put myself out there. Obviously, you have my own channel, so...
And it was shameful for me to film you as you were packing to leave when I was kicking you out.
Yeah. No,
Someone asked if I crocheted you a blanket, at least, when I kicked you out.
that's cute. She didn't.
But I
However,
didn't.
next time I do a little, I'm going to say, hey, crochet me a blanket.
But people did bring up a good point that it's not fair that I kick him out for drinking, and if I'm going to continue to binge, it's not. The whole point of the reason why we come up with this, and this is our reasons, whether it's right or wrong, this is what the both of us came to a decision about. And nobody else can tell us what is right or wrong for our relationship except for us. Is it fair? Looking back on it, probably not. And moving forward, we're not going to be doing that. Also, Gene, as you can see, he has completed his detox. He has set up a further treatment with his counselor, and when he is ready to talk about what he is doing next, the steps he's taking, he will share that on his channel. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. But that's not for me to talk about. So like I said, that is what we come up with. That is what we decided as a couple. Right or wrong, that is our choices, and moving forward, we might change that, we might not, but whatever we decide, that is our decision.
And guys, I'm sorry for the background noise. I am trying to do dinner the best I can.
He's making dinner.
We are multitasking.
He's making a delicious dinner.
We're making corn on the cob, tenderloin with the bacon wrapped around it. What else? Salad, cucumber, tomato with blue cheese crumbles.
And a baked potato.
And do you like blue cheese? I don't know. Comment. And what else?
Baked
potato.
Got it going on.
Yep. He is making a delicious dinner that I'm very thankful for. Okay, I'm going to go back and read a couple more comments, and then we'll wrap it up for this video. I don't want it to be too long. A lot of people were also getting on me. I'm switching to my next video. A lot of people were upset because I was deleting comments, and I said I wouldn't. My feelings about deleting comments and blocking people change from day to day depending on my mood. I'm not going to apologize for that. It's whatever I feel that day. Generally, I'm not going to delete comments or block people for their negativity unless it's a video that has nothing to do with negativity, like my Ipsy video. People felt the need to start on the whole issue of my weight, of Gene, and all that kind of stuff. Had nothing to do with the video. So yes, most definitely those people will get blocked. The comments will get deleted. I make no apologies for that. Other than that, depends on my mood, depends on the day, whether it bothers me or not. Some days just don't care. Some days it strikes a nerve. So just depends on what day it is, actually. So let's move on to my grocery haul video that I just uploaded, my last one. Somebody said, Linda Myers said, Gene must be back. The orange juice and the we about the coffee, very observant about the juice. I usually try not to buy juice because juice is a huge trigger for me, and I drink juice like I should be drinking water. So I don't drink it normally. That's why I don't buy it. But when Gene is here, he enjoys it, so I buy it. We buy it for him. The coffee, yes, I did say coffee. I usually don't drink coffee every single day, but Gene does drink coffee every single day. It's more important to him than it is me, but I do enjoy my coffee almost every day. All right, my next comment is from Indigo Dandelion, and I love that username. Indigo Dandelion says, Jen, the New Zealand apples are pronounced koru, and they are so delicious. They are very good. I had one today. I enjoyed it very much. I have never heard of that kind of apple before, but I am so glad that they had them and that I was able to get one because they are very good. Another comment a few people had, this I don't know exactly who right at the moment, but there were several people about so much plastic being used, so many bags, I need to use reusable bags. In the future, yes, that is a good idea, and we will look into doing that. I like the idea of using reusable bags. Right now, there's a pandemic going on, and you're not able to take, or at least in my area, at my stores, you're not allowed to take your own bags into a store. You have to use the plastic bags that they give you. So at the moment, that is not a possibility, at least in my area. Like I said, moving forward, it is a good idea and probably something we will look into in the future. The next comment comes from Sir Austin, and Sir Austin says, no one uses the word tubies, LOL. So that was my reason for using it, because nobody uses it. I wanted to be original. Actually, I did not come up with the word tubies. One of my very favorite YouTubers from many years ago used it. She has since passed away. Her name was Tiptoe Chick. She was Wiccan, and she did so many different kinds of videos with, mainly the reason why I watched her was she was big in herbs, and she had a lot of great uses for herbs. You could still probably find her channel. She died in a car crash, I think probably about 2 years ago now. She was an amazing woman, very kind, very sweet. Her and I chatted a few times, and I adore her. And she is the one that used the word tubies, and that's why I use it, because I adored her, and I just love it. I think it's cute. I know it's not for everybody, but that's just me, and that's why I use it, because not a lot of people are using it. We're gonna do two more comments, and then we're gonna wrap it up for today. The next comment comes from Mia Evans, and she asks, what mascara are you wearing? I would like to buy some. Actually, I made a mistake in the kind of mascara that I'm using. It's actually by Maybelline. I had said Revlon, but it is by Maybelline. It is called the Falsies Push-Up Drama, and you'll see a picture of it on the screen. I like it a lot. It does make my eyelashes like pop, I think. So I like it a lot. It's in black, the color black, or very black, one of the two. So thank you for that comment. The last comment comes from Madison, and Madison says, I'm honestly confused why anyone would need pancake syrup on top of yogurt when you have nice fresh fruits. I love sweet things too, but just seems odd. I guess you're addicted to sugar. Yeah, I guess I would be a sugar addict, but Gene actually uses honey on his yogurt. I used sugar-free pancake syrup on mine to give it a little sweetness, because it was just plain Greek yogurt. It wasn't vanilla. And the blueberries definitely would make it sweet, but I liked a little added sweetness to it. You can even use erythritol or some kind of calorie-free sweetener, sugar-free sweetener. The packets, if that's something you like to do, it gives it a little bit of flavor. All right, those are the questions for this time. Thank you guys for commenting. A lot of you guys commented, and I appreciate it. I appreciate your interest, and I will definitely be making one of these again next week for comments left this coming week on my videos, and we'll see what you guys have to say this coming week. Thank you guys for being with me, and I will see you again next time. Remember, be the love, be the light, and do good things. Bye, everyone.